Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brittany, the ginger behind Ginger Patch Designs, where I make handmade plushie toys, bookish merch, and related apparel and accessories. Last week, I did a brand new product, corner bookmarks, got those posted and listed for everybody. This week is a project week. I'm about to go to Lowe's in a little bit and get some supplies. Today, I'm really not going to be in the office at all. I'm going to be outside staining and finishing the checkout stand my husband made for me at the end of last market season. I love my checkout stand. I'm really, really tall. And it hits me about like right here. And I love it. I'll show you guys when I get to it after I get back from Lowe's. Also this week, I'm going to revisit a book sleeve design that I did probably like 2 months ago. And I think it's just preference. Like I have two different kinds. I personally like the kind that stays open. But a lot of people like the closure kind with pockets. And so I've got one finish that turned out perfect. I just need to make some more, color patterns of it, different options. I've just got one size right now, so I'm going to see how that one goes before I cut up a bunch of other different sizes. I'm also at this weird place where we're in the thick of summer, and summer is, for a lot of makers, like the first half of the year is like it's quieter. It's a lot of fine tuning what worked the previous year, a lot of planning, a lot of trying new products, purging old products that didn't sell or you just don't like anymore, and then figuring out how the second half of the year is going to go. Planning for market season, what products you're going to bring to market, what products you need to bring to the forefront, and how you're going to make that happen. So that's what I'm knee deep in right now. And that's not a lot of like stuff that can be filmed. It's just a lot of note taking and practicing things, but I'm getting somewhere. If you know me, I've done a lot of different plushies in the past, a lot of baby type plushies and children's plushies. I have a really hard time letting go of plushies because I want to make all the things. I'm kind of getting away from the really big ones. I love them and they do really well at markets. Like people love the big plushies, but they are so time consuming, and I'm just in a season where I don't have time to make the really big ones. Maybe for fun, I'll do like a one here and there on my Instagram or Facebook, or do a drop. But for now, I'm just focusing on the keychain size, pocket size, and probably no bigger than like my tumbler size, just because of time purposes.
You gave me something to believe in back when I was at my wit's end. Wake up from terrors in the night, you hold me close and say I'm dreaming. Don't let me down, no, don't let this drown, no. Just put your bags down, no need to cry now.
So yesterday's project did not quite go as planned. I think my husband might cringe a little when he sees the video. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm still saving a ton of money doing it myself. But as with every DIY project outside for me, I just had to wing it. I did not wait 2 hours in between layers of coats of polyacrylic. I ain't got time for that. Bugs and little bits kept flying into the tray. It just got slathered on there. I also set up under a tree, which was a poor choice that I did not think about till after the fact. I ended up having to paint it upright because it was so heavy and awkward. But you know what? It's fine. Maybe my husband won't notice the dead grass where I spilled a bunch of the wood stain. But moving on. It's done. It's still drying outside today because it's very fumes. It has a lot of fumes. You would think, as a former ELA teacher, I would not just make up words on the spot. But today is all the indoor stuff that I didn't do yesterday since I was outside. So I printed a bunch of extra bookmarks. I'm not out and I don't have any orders right now. These are just extra for market coming up in less than 3 weeks. So I'm going to get these laminated and cut out. I need to inventory a bunch of plushies that I made and finished up recently. So whenever I make inventory, I don't just immediately put it away. I'll let it pile up a little bit and then inventory it and then put away. So I've got several little baskets of things that need to be put away. I'm also always open to book recommendations. And so if you want to comment what you're reading, I can add it to my Goodreads list. What I'm reading right now is the last book in a series by Stasia Clark. The last one is A Queen This Fierce and Deadly, but it's from the A Court This Cruel and Lovely series. If you can see on my Kindle, this was the first one. And this is the last one right here. And then as soon as I'm done with that one, I've been waiting for The Miss Thief to come out by L.J. Andrews. If you have not discovered L.J. Andrews, I've read everything by her. I follow her on Instagram. She features a lot of like the fan art and digital tropes from fans on her Instagram, which is super fun. And I've been so hyped up about Miss Thief, but I had to finish the series first. I'm probably going to blow through that in like 3 days. And then Audible, I just started Cruel Prince. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I kind of see why, because it's in the romantic-y genre. Not a whole lot of romance in the first series, but I'm super into the characters and the writing style and just this whole other world. So I'll let you know how that one goes. I'm probably definitely gonna keep that going, even though it's not spicy yet. That's fine. You don't have to have spice. It's fine. Unpopular opinion, I would have read ACOTAR without the spice. It was that good. So let me know what you're reading so I can put it on my Goodreads.
What's your height, what's your age, what's the price of your way? And every year we're expected to show all the things that we were able to grow. When you're making half the money, but the cost is double. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer. Been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now. Quiet life of desperation, so I'ma have to live a little louder. No, I ain't gonna end up like the man trying to figure out the man who gotta figure it out. I just bought me a new condo, and in the same year I moved back home. Guess the 20s ain't as friendly as a place where you were born. And anytime you reach for something, they claim that you need nothing to satisfy your soul, but all the good stuff's bought and sold. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer. Been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now. Quiet life of desperation, so I'ma have to live a little louder. And no, I ain't gonna end up like the man trying to figure out the man who gotta figure it out. See you soon is my new favorite joke. They got more options and I got hope. Breaking up is a new taking it slow. Are we friends now? Are we friends now? Are you just broke? Are you just broke? Are you just broke? Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna be too much longer. I've been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now. Quiet life of desperation, so I'ma have to live a
Well, look who decided to come in here. Hello. Hey, baby. Today is sewing day. I'm going to sew all day and make a few stickers because I can't stop. So I forgot the last time I made just that one book sleeve that's like the second design. I'd already cut all the fabric and the fusible fleece for it. So I used fusible fleece. Let me get it. So I use this fusible fleece. It doesn't look very thick, but there's actually 2 layers of it. Yeah, there's 2 layers of it in there. And so it's not thick, but it's thick enough that when you've got the 2 layers in there inside the book, it's enough to cushion whatever's in there. But it's not bulky, which is why I love it. It's a little on the pricey side, but it's also super soft. I'm a texture person, so I need all the squishiness. Here are the pockets for 2 of the patterns I've already made. So I will hopefully be making at least 5 because I've got 5 pockets here.
I've got an internet crush. She's not a celebrity, but she's taken. So can't help falling in love. Can't take the hint and give up. My mama told me don't talk to people you haven't met. I guess my mama was right. But it's not 'cause everybody you meet is dangerous, but 'cause they'll break your heart. 'Cause she plays it so cool, making up her own rules. And I'm a loser for thinking I've got any shot in the dark. Now it's hitting me hard. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? 'Cause I've got an internet crush. She's not a celebrity, but she's taken. Still can't help falling in love. Can't take the hint and give up. I've got an internet crush. Internet crush. Internet crush. Internet crush. But if we met somewhere else, would things be different? Or am I wasting my time? Overanalyzing everything that I never said. Why can't I make up my mind? 'Cause she plays it so cool, making up her own rules. And I'm a loser for thinking I've got any shot in the dark. Now it's hitting me hard. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? 'Cause I've got an internet crush. She's not a celebrity, but she's taken. Still can't help falling in love. Can't take the hint and give up. I've got an internet crush. Internet crush.
So I'm actually filming this outro on Sunday. I'm going to make this really fast because the heat index right now is 107. I had to come outside because my daughter is sleeping. But I decided to cut this week's video in half. The first half is the book sleeves. The second half will be the Harry Potter wallets that I'm sewing, because even with all my editing, it's just too long. So come back on Wednesday when I release the second half of this week's vlog.